You're right. So I'm now in my analysis mode. This is where my work is getting done. Now I've got a bit of quietness. I've got to look after the girls from 7 in the morning. Well, from about 6:30, maybe 6, 6:15. Sarah's working 7 o'clock in the morning, so I won't get real any time to do any of this. So I'm doing it now, and what I'm doing is I'm just going to have a look at this chart with the stochastics and the RSI and the Ichimoku and the price action and the support and resistance lines. And what I'm looking for is patterns to indicate when to go into trades. So let me provide an example. Yeah. So if this here jumps up, that's fine. There isn't really an indication here that that's going to happen. This is obviously conforming to our pattern before, push down. When it hits that, there's no guarantee that you should go out there, but when you get to that point, maybe we pull out. Yeah, the blue line over here is signalling some kind of potential move up. The orange line going up there indicates that. We'll take that. We also need to pay attention of the curve. Don't quite know, but that's kind of an unnatural curve, so it's pushing down quite aggressively, and because it's like momentum, that may give us an indication that it's going to snap up. I don't know yet. Okay, certainly at this end, this is looking like it's heading down past that. At the same time, this crossing over here, yeah, that's a short position. Right, the blue one's coming back up, right? So you short him, but as soon as that crossing over, that's your danger zone. Not always, but it depends. You need to read it all in context with everything else. So from here, right, let's say, right, trade, in fact, let's do it this way. Right, you've just come down. At this point, it's not really telling you, apart from this going on the downside, at what point you put out. Now there's some price action telling you some signals that it might be pushing back up. There's a lot of wicks there. So there's a blue line crossing there. So that alone tells me that this is potentially going to be turning around. But where would you go in for the trade is the question. Now, that candle there goes all the way down. But when that gets to the bottom, what are these doing? That's what I'd like to know. Because obviously, you trade there, where you put your stop loss, you don't want to be stopped out. Although, if you're going to be trading anywhere here, you're probably going to be looking at this support line here, and your stop loss will be on the other side of that. So therefore, when that blue line touches it and you're going to go long potentially, because you're going to go, well, this is exhausted, this might come back round, then that might be a better trade. And oh look, you're all right there, starting to slow down on the momentum. There's another resistance line there. This is there. This hasn't even started to go up. So what would you do there? Would you pull out and chicken it? Would you stay in? I don't know, but I'd probably stay in if I want to gamble, or come out if I want to play it safe. Watch what happens. Right, now let's go back a bit. So we're like, yeah, okay, fine, fair enough. That's coming up, up, up. There's an indecision. This starts to drop down there. That's what would be giving you indication that maybe it's time to pull out. It drops down there. These combination here is telling me it might go down, and at that point there, definitely. However, blue line crossing over, not the end of the world, but it would be something to tell me, look, this might be either ranging or going back the other way. At that point, I'm getting out, because that is driving it up, and then if that turns around as well, that ain't going short from that point of view there. And then I'm out, and then so it drives down there. It's kind of like all over shop. This is me thinking out loud, really. I'm not like training anyone. I'm just for my own benefit. Now, every time that goes there, it jumps up. But is it enough to go long? I don't think so. You've got 1, 2, 3. I mean, it is telling you signals that it wants to go up here, here, and then up here, but this is already too late. So I probably wouldn't be trading here. Now what about here? Down, down, down. Support line there. That. Well, actually, would we be probably watching it there? That come down. That cross over. No, that might be a good place to go into it, things like that. Okay. And then from there, what's happening there? Blue line, along the red line, it ain't, well, so every time that blue line seems to be like tight, there's a push there. Don't know if you would have been able to pick that up, but okay, so that looks like it's going to go up a bit, but there's no guarantee yet. That looks like it could turn around, but no guarantee yet. Now that there, that's inviting me. I'll probably enter in a trade there. But then it turns around there. And what's that doing? I'd hold it still. That there coming near to the red one would worry me. See? Still bouncing up. Okay, maybe keep watching it. See, that's not a good signal there, because you don't know what's happening. It's not clean cut enough. Yeah, and look, it's all over. Although at this point, when this is passing up here and the blue line's up there, that for me is a bullish signal. Yeah, there you go. right now. So that's the first time I've used those combination to detect a bullish signal that I've not seen the future of, and then bang, that's jumped like sky high. So there's definitely something in this latest strategy that I'm looking at that tells me I'm in the right area. So I'm going to continue with the analysis. Okay. This is not quite right for a short, even though it's probably at some point due, because this is just not clean enough. Yeah, look, it's all over the place. It's going, but it's going all over the shop, and I wouldn't want to be entertaining that. So this here is anyone's game right now. So that jump there was quite a nice one because we predicted it. I'm going to just randomly pull up some charts and then do exactly the same analysis to see before. Right, let me just go back. I'm going to put this on YouTube as well, just to recording. It's all learning anyway, it's all a bit raw, but no, you see what I'm doing, see the artwork I'm putting in. If people want to do the same thing as me, they'll be able to follow this and see where I'm going with it. Hopefully it will increase my my chances of earning money. Let's just stop it about there. In fact, let's do it there. So here, it's tight. We've got a blue line going up, an orange light following in the same, appearing to be same direction. It looks like it's moving up, although it's still not 100% great. And it takes a while, then it's back on itself. It wasn't a great signal to start off with, so I wouldn't second guess them. They're not the best signals. You'll probably get there eventually, which is what this is showing us, but you know, did get you there eventually, but one roller coaster of a ride to get there. And this is on the hour, so this is like a couple of days worth of trading, but that's fun. So let's see what happens. Now here is very tight. This one is going down. This is really tight. So I'll be looking at price action, and there's some indecision. So it's still not sure exactly what it's doing. Now that is suggesting a bullish signal, and then go short on that maybe. Now let's see what happens. Yeah, there we go. There's your signal. Right, now there, it all depends on whether blue passes it or not. That's dodgy territory. I'd get out a little bit. It can go any way at that point, but more likely it's going to go up if the orange line passes and that goes up. Although it doesn't, it drops down, and that you could never predict that sudden change of direction, only because it's on the other side of the Ichimoku. That's somebody probably going down there. They're Ichimoku cloud traders probably. There's no guarantee it's going to last there. Blue line going up with not past the 20% there. So yeah, it's rising up, but still not 100% on that. And then you're down there again, so I wouldn't want to be in that trade. Even though it does go down there, it's a bit too chaotic for my liking. Where there's quite a lot of good easy trades. So we can let that thing run. Now up here I'd be paying attention to see what's happening. Looking at the price action. Is there any sign of that dropping? That's leveling out. So there potentially is a short there, but still not 100%. No. That's why we're waiting for that confirmation. That would put us off. We need a little bit more. Now it probably is going to be short in time. Yeah. And we get there. Still holding it out. And it's a little bit risky. Gonna meet there. And see, every time that crosses over, that's going the wrong way. Yeah, so that's quite amazing now. That's ping-ponging across. Now that's an interesting setup. There's been an upward rise, and then what happens? The pushback there. These are going down that way, and that's probably quite a nice pattern there. So, excuse me. Excuse me. Red, orange, blue, blue, orange, red, depending on the route. They're quite nice. Like here, there's a blue, orange, red, and then it's going down. They're kind of like quite predictable now. I'm starting to suss that out. That jumping back up, you want to get out. It's a bit dodgy. So that's not really doing anything. You're gonna not worry about that. So now here, this is well interesting. If that orange line crosses, that's a long. Yeah, and from here I'd be going long. Now, for some reason that is resisting. So the thing is, what we should be doing is in that scenario. Okay, let's take this back. So it's looking quite favourable there on the long. If it stays like that, we're looking good to some kind of reversal. Right. There's a turn down there, not the end of the world. Still could go long. There's a cross there, it's indecision, and then there's this, it's now on its way down. Maybe next one, still don't know. Then there's another one there. That there is time to get out before it does that. Yeah, and that is just unpredictable behaviour. This here, if that blue one drops down, that might be a short-in opportunity. This coming up to that, probably get out and say it's a duff trade, and then it changes its mind. That crosses over there. So you can, with these ones, I think we can wait for the blue to touch the red before jumping out, because it can, like there, you know. But once you're there, that looks like quite a nice free. That's free folding. That's quite a good trade point. You'd probably be hitting, going for some kind of profit around here anyway. you wouldn't expect it to suddenly change, but obviously there is an indication that it's pushing up there for some reason. There's no reason for that. Can't really explain it here. So that one there, it's a good position. It's already dropped down a bit, but this here is showing me that it's going to continue down. Exactly what it does, but it doesn't stay down for too long. So stay down. As soon as that blue's about to cross the red, get out of the trade. There. So it's still so what, you're up there somewhere. Yeah, that's fair enough. Right, now that there is, sometimes when you're on price action you don't know if it's going to go up or down. It's hard to work it out. It's already well high up on the cloud, but this one here is telling me that could be a short. Although the blue line coming up here messed that right up. So what can we learn from that? Nothing. That one there would just be take a hit on, get stopped out probably. And keep an eye on it. Maybe come for a second go here on the short. This worries me again. And eventually it's gonna go, but yeah, that wouldn't have been a straightforward trade. Now this bit here, see that crossing over, blue line out there, that would be a long trade there as it currently stands. Although, see, this is where the market's not playing nicely. And it's doing the opposite to what you expect. So you're going to get a couple of those losing trades. But here we re-enter the market again. You got to run up. This is already starting to turn down, so you probably want to get out before it does that. There's a support line there, so you probably want to watch this. It just does go down there. So I think at the time you're looking at all sorts of things, the harmonic trades, the short support resistance lines, different time zones. think this is where I haven't got the knowledge at the moment, but you need to pay attention to these moves here. They're playing within the 18-20, so there's quite a lot of stuff going on. I wouldn't really be entering here, possibly on here, but the blue line needs to be up there, so no. Okay, is that going up? Maybe. Be interesting to have a look on the higher time frames to see what the stock's like. From Stochastic. So quite a lot of leveling up there. Still not pointing down. It's going to be a difficult one to go into. Back there, they're now pointing in the right direction, but it's not convincing. So these ones are not even worth trying to do it, to be honest. Yeah, there, that is a bullish reversal pattern. We'll see what happens, although that's losing the momentum a little bit. Yeah, and you're pulling out break-evens on that. Wouldn't touch that at the moment. That red line is coming down. See that blue one? The blue one is definitely where that's pointing. Gives you an early indication. So there's a little bit of divergence there. They're not very nice signals. Very unpredictable, very messy. You wouldn't really want to be trading them. Let's see if there's any nice ones here. Been quite a lot of movement on that. have a look at the higher time frames and see if that helps in any way. That one definitely. That's quite a big move there. So I think that's where you're going to earn the money, isn't it? Really. This is like days. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 12. I mean, 2 weeks, 2 grand. For those prime time setups, don't get them really every day. This one here, up there. Sorry, did you just see that? That's wrong, isn't it? Oh dear. Oh man, I just want to. Just want to find a way. Right, let's have a look at this data then. Alright, won't be going in trade now. Looking at price action. Okay, it goes up. Smacking down again. We'll be waiting for that to. It's in waves. Okay, right, so now it's down. We would start at that point there. Okay. Yeah, go along there. Keep an eye on it. Still long. Stop out maybe there. But it is going to go up. Here it's going to turn around. Now it's on its way up. Let's go. It's still on its way up. I doubt that'll go all the way down. No, here it goes. So all this stuff's going on. Yeah, I did reverse then. So from here up. So you're going up there, or really here, 36960. Your stop's going to be below there anyway. Here you'd be getting stopped out. Now, this is coming across here, so you go in there, stop loss is there, it's looking favourable, then these push down. At that point there, do we break even? I'd probably break even. It'll turn around there, maybe go back in. But go back in there, break even. There, you ain't going long. There maybe, but then you turn it around. Okay. Yeah, looking like it's going down. Yeah. Up. I wonder what this looks like on the 1 minute chart. Long. Still long. Not sure now. That's long. That's not. potentially it isn't. So that there, showing us it's gone down. So here you're going to have your chart. Okay. Set a bit like that. Just come down there. Short that. Potential long there. I'd get out there. think these are the sort of trades that would be quite profitable and quick ones. I'm going to pause the video here, but you get the idea of what I'm doing to analyse the market.